We're on our way to Martha's Vineyard. On this trip, we catch our first lobster trap. We encounter some following seas and are able to use our parasail. We also encounter some fog as we begin to approach the islands. We arrive at the wonderful 6 p.m. time, and our first stop is Menemsha. We actually left for this trip from Cape May, New Jersey. There was heavy pleasure boat traffic in the channel as it was 4th of July weekend. Cape May is a go-to beach resort and cottage area for New Jersey, but seems to be better explored from land. We left at daybreak the next morning to catch the best wind.
Here we are on a sail from Cape May, New Jersey to Nantucket. We chose that route. Figured we'd go to the outside island, Nantucket, and then maybe hop our way back to Martha's Vineyard, Cuttyhunk, Newport. See how it goes there. It's a parasail day. Got a nice downwind sail here, as you can see. We've got 15 to 20 knots of wind. For true wind, and our apparent wind is 11, 12 knots on this parasail, which is just perfect, really perfect, really great. Some pretty big swells behind us, but you know, it's comfortable. Whitecaps is still good. Dawn is getting her legs, her sea legs here today, as she typically requires to get her sea legs. But it's really nice, and there's certainly nobody out here but us. I can assure you that. We saw, I guess Dawn saw one other sailboat heading the other direction. I never saw anybody. So us in the big blue ocean, a little bit green, still in somewhat shallow water, probably 100 feet of water, 110 feet of water. We'll never get much deeper than that on this particular trip. I got the lines out anyway, see if I can't catch a fish.
We caught our first lobster trap. Not something we were looking forward to, but it happens. So we actually caught this one either on a rudder or a prop right between the main buoy and the trailing buoy that they use for pickups. And so we were able to release the main buoy and get the weight off of the boat. And then we were able to get rid of the trailing buoy. So the lobsterman can still get his trap without an issue. He'll just have to replace this trailing buoy when he gets his trap back. So a little bit scary being the first one. Subsequent to this, we caught a few others as well. Maybe our line cutters actually did their job and saved us from some catastrophes. We certainly hope so, and we certainly sailed to avoid them the best we could. We think we did pretty well.
Well, today is a parasailor kind of day. Sunny, southwest wind, calm-ish seas as far as seas go. Gonna be a great day. Headed to Martha's Vineyard. Be there about 30 more hours.
We had a good sail for the 36-hour trip to Martha's Vineyard, albeit a little rough. We had following seas, but they were in the 8 to 10 foot range with short dominant periods. We sailed fast with the Parasailor, but by evening the wind was too strong for that sail through the night. So we doused the Parasailor and went on the main in the Genoa. Not very comfortable, but certainly safer. When we did have the Parasailor up, we saw up to 23 knots, and we're making 10 to 11 knots speed over ground. Very fast. We slowed in the sail change, but wanted to be safe. We caught one lobster trap in our rudder during our trip, but thankfully no damage, and we feel our new line cutters helped keep us safe. By morning, we lost wind velocity, speed, and direction. We were originally heading to Nantucket to make the trip east to west, Nantucket to Newport, But with the change in wind, we changed direction to Martha's Vineyard. This would dramatically change our overall trip plan since we're now going west to east, Martha's Vineyard to Nantucket. But we're retired, so we just take it as it comes. Guess what we made in the middle of the night during night watch? Brownies. Have to keep your night watch crew happy. Fog is thick as pea soup. Should we keep going? Should we turn around? Winds are good. We still got the Parasailor going. But not sure how soon this fog is going to lift. God, I would hope the sunshine of the afternoon would clear it out. But we've heard fog and Cape Cod is not bad. So we'll see. Good morning. It is a beautiful morning. We had a little bit of fog at about 8 a.m. and now we don't. So we are enjoying this lovely day. So unfortunately, when you have a lovely day on the water with reasonable waves, that usually means there's not a lot of wind. So we have to decide, do we put up with 4.3 speed over ground, got the Parasailor up, or do we motor? We only have about 5 hours left, so I think given the time of day, we're probably going to motor up a little bit and make sure we get in before dark and settled at our anchorage at Martha's Vineyard. Oh, by the way, Stephen had a new book that he started reading. Over the Edge of the World with Magellan. And he advised me this morning that how Magellan kept his crew in line was fear and intimidation. Wonderful. Why don't you tell me what to do, honey? Tighter, all of them. Blue one on port side won't go any tighter. Red one is as tight as I can get it. And the green and blue on the other side are both as tight as I can get them too. Okay, let down the green side, just all of them. Alright, and letting the green one down. Green side first. Pull in. Drop Arial. Afraid. Okay, coming down. Yep, coming down. You're kind of stuck on the jib. Do you want the blue and the red lines loose on the clutches? Land ho! Here we are, Martha's Vineyard. It's about 6 o'clock on July 3rd. And we're here. Day and a half on the water. And we are headed to our anchorage right inside that little community down there, which you probably can't see, but it's there. Here's to summer at Martha's Vineyard.
All right.
We spent 3 days in Menemsha and enjoyed it immensely. Great little fishing town. You can see more about that on our next video. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel to get notifications when we have a new video that comes out. Appreciate it.